I have this little tearaway calendar that sits on my desk, and it's got all these great little quotes on it, and I love to read it every day. Sometimes I'll share it on my Instagram story if I like it a lot. For those of you that follow me on Instagram at Ken Coleman, you've seen these things, so I'll show you. It's just a little tan piece of paper, and today, well, this is not today's, but this is one a couple weeks ago, and I had kind of earmarked it to share on the show. And I decided to share it today. Now, I love Robert Frost, the poet, but I'd never seen this statement. So I don't know if he wrote it or said it or both, but I thought, boy, I got to share that today. And I think it's going to hit some of you right where you are today. This is what he wrote. In 3 words, I can sum up everything I've learned about life. It goes on. Those are the 3 words. Essentially, life goes on. Now, I don't know that I would have boiled everything I've learned in life down to those 3 words, but I get the point that he's making. And boy, oh boy, don't we need to hear this from time to time. Be reminded of something that we all know to be true. In fact, none of us have to be convinced of what Robert Frost is saying here. None of us go, well, I don't know. No, we know life goes on. And sometimes we have to remember those words in the face of tragedy, losing a loved one. It seems as though, how can we get up and even try to make it through a day with this person who yesterday was here and today they're not here? It's tough stuff. Sometimes we need to be reminded that life goes on when we had an opportunity that we were super fired up about, and it looked as though we could reach out and touch it, and then it vanishes. Like a vapor. Just, I thought it was there. And it's, as quick as it appeared, sometimes it disappears. Sometimes we need to be reminded that life goes on when we start a business. And boy, we think we did everything right. We felt like we planned it right. We felt like we had a great idea. Felt like we had all the right circumstances in place. And it just didn't work. Sometimes we need to hear life goes on when we apply for a job, crush the interview, feel like everything went perfectly. Then you choose somebody else. I don't know what you are going through today that you need to be reminded that life goes on. Now, this is not a cold phrase, because I think at times we hear that and we go, yeah, thanks. Yeah, I know life goes on. I don't want to go on, and that's the point. Life is going to keep moving despite your hurt, despite your failure, despite the rejection, despite your confusion. Oh, I'm stuck. How come everybody else is moving forward? Because life goes on. And I think the message that Frost is trying to share with us by just dropping those words on us and letting them sit like a heavy, heavy anvil on our chest. Just deal with the fact life goes on. I think the message that he's trying to share is that you either go with it, or essentially, you're dying inside. Life is moving on. You either move with it or just get out of the race, and you spend your whole life or the rest of your life, as Theodore Roosevelt referred to, a cold and timid soul who knows neither victory nor defeat. Life goes on. It's okay to hurt. It's okay to fail. It's okay to be rejected. All those things, they happen. It doesn't make you a victim unless you accept that. It makes you a human. It happens to all of us. Life goes on. The sun comes up until it doesn't. And when it doesn't, you're not worried about any of this stuff. Life goes on. You either move with it or you don't. And I'm going to tell you, it's a whole lot better to keep on moving. You'll come out of whatever you are experiencing stronger, wiser, I think clearer. So accept that life goes on. And when you're ready, because you may limp for a while, and that's okay, but keep limping. Get healthy. Heal. That's fine. But after the healing, start moving again. Life goes on.